Hey YouTube community, it's Christine, Narc Survivor and Thriver Warrior. How you doing? So I wanted to talk about a topic that is not discussed a lot on any educational purposes when it comes to narcissistic abuse. I did do a video last week on the final discard. And this is going to kind of go in lieu with the final discard. It's going to kind of tie in with it. But anyways, so the 3 stages of being in a relationship with a narcissistic abuser is the love bomb, the devaluation, and then the discard. And those are the 3 main stages of being being in a relationship with a narcissistic abuser during the relationship. Those are the 3 stages that you will go through, endure during the relationship. So here's what I want to discuss. So I know that everyone talks about how the narcissist will discard you or you can discard the narcissist during the relationship. And throughout the relationship, the cycle of abuse, you will often be the one to take a break or end the relationship. But then near the end, if the narcissist doesn't have any supply, they'll end up coming back. But if the narcissist does have supply, then that's where you will face the final discard. However, this is where it starts to get interesting. Looking back at it now, you have a better understanding. But the narcissist, during the devaluation stage, starts to treat you like shit. Starts to treat you like garbage. There's no love. There's no respect, there's no kindness, there's no caring, there's absolutely nothing. You are treated like worse than a dog, okay? They talk down on you, they disrespect you, they call you names, they cheat outside of the relationship with anything that walks. And I say that because they will cheat with men as well, not just women. And there's no morals, no values, no class, no nothing. Okay, like narcissists are bottom scum feeders, like gross. But here's what the narcissist will do. So during the devaluation where they start to devalue you and treat you like garbage, they get you to a point in the relationship where you are going to break up with the narcissist so that the persona or image looks good on the narcissist afterwards. And here's why. Because it's easier to go up to your friends or your flying monkeys or your family members and say, hey, I tried my darnest to make this relationship work and she just broke up with me. She didn't care. I tried everything to keep it going, to keep our family, to keep, the best interest of the children. I did everything in my power and she just broke up with me. Like our relationship meant nothing. It's so easy for them to cry wolf to the flying monkeys that way, right? So they will push you and keep disrespecting you and treating you like garbage and cheat on you until you get to the point where you're like, you know what, I'm done. I've had enough. Like, I am not your personal punching bag anymore. Like, move on. I'm done. And you will end the relationship. But what people don't understand is that narcissist has been pushing you and pushing your buttons and pushing you so that you will go past the edge, so that you will make the decision to break up. And it gives them reason. It gives them validation to monkey branch into a new relationship almost instantly. Well, she broke up with me, so, I just found low downgrade supply over here. And we just met yesterday. Okay. I can assure you, okay, that the downgrade supply they did not just meet them yesterday. Okay. They had them in the back burner. They were there. They knew all about you and they were there the whole time. They were just waiting to take your place. But here's the thing though, is that you need to look at this in a kind of a 360. Okay. So you know what you dealt with and you know what you went through. So first thing, you don't need to prove it to anybody. Okay? You do not need to prove what happened to you or the abuse to anybody. If you want to expose the narcissist for who he or she is, 100% expose them, but don't do it to validate or prove your point or yourself to anybody, because the truth speaks for itself. In the long run, it always speaks for itself. And karma is a beautiful thing. So, what I suggest and recommend to you is don't care or worry about what the flying monkeys think or have to say about you, because half the time they're narcissists themselves. If they don't see through the narcissist BS and they are riding along and helping to advocate for the narcissist, then they most times are narcissists themselves. So, the narcissist, the smear campaign, they're going to go around, they're going to run your name in the dirt, and they're going to try and validate why it's acceptable to monkey branch into a relationship within 24 hours. And anybody that is not narcissistically or suffer from NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, is going to see right through that and know that that's not normal. Nobody can just monkey branch from one relationship to the other without A, healing, B, focusing and working on yourself. It's just not something that normal people do. So when you see that type of behavior, you obviously need to put two and two together and know that they suffer from NPD or are full-blown narcissistic themselves. But that's pretty much what happens. The narcissist will devalue you, treat you like garbage, and push you to the point where you have no choice but to discard the narcissist and dissolve the relationship, because you are getting zero from the narcissist. You are giving. They are taking, and draining the out of you. Like, that is just how it goes. And that's not something that's really discussed in the YouTube community, or even Googling NPD and educating yourself on the disorder itself. And I just wanted to bring that to light and kind of shine the whole, that this is a real thing, and it happened to me personally. My past ex-narcissist pushed me to the point where I was like, I can't do this. I'm emotionally, mentally, financially breaking down. And I I was so drained, so unhappy, and so that was his way out, and that was his, to go and tell everybody, "Oh, look, I tried my hardest, and she's the one that dissolved the relationship. So this gives me justification as to why I can monkey branch with this 23-year-old, even though I'm 40 years of age, in less than 24 hours." Again, like, the only thing that I can say is garbage is still garbage at the end of the day. It will always be garbage. I guess in a roundabout way, for the downgrade new supply, one man's trash or garbage is another man's treasure. That's the only, like, I don't know what to say, but anyways, so the way that you got to look at it is that you know what you dealt with the narcissist. You know what you went through, the abuse that you went through. You don't need to prove it to anybody at all. Let the new supply have the prize that he or she thinks that she's got, because we all know it ain't a prize, and everyone else knows it ain't a prize. And nobody just really wants to deal with the narcissist. And that's why the narcissist really doesn't have very many friends. And if they do, they don't really hang out with them. Like, they aren't, like, they have no friends. Narcissists, because everybody sees through their crap. So they have, like, no friends. But yeah, let the downgrade supply think that he or she is one. Let them have the mess, the heartache, the trash, and move on with your life and live your best life. Because honestly, that person did you a solid. They did you a favor. Send them a thank you card and a bouquet of flowers, and be blessed that you no longer have this toxic individual in your life. And honestly, go live your best life. That's my advice. Live your best life. Elevate, boss up, and live your best life.